like the fun I think that we have. It's the interaction between all the relationships.
To get the seat far enough towards the steering wheel to accommodate Pascale. She likes to sit on the hood of the car.
I opted for the tights, but they said no, we're gonna do black pants.
It's the most fun job I've ever had working with you guys.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Heart Emotion podcast. I'm so excited to be talking with Alison Sweeney, Victor Webster, Barbara Niven, Pascale Hutton, and Kavan Smith to the podcast today. Thank you guys all so much for being here.
Thank you.
So excited to know that we've got two brand new mystery series coming out in the next couple of weeks on Hallmark. So let's dig into those. I'd like to start, first of all, Allie, if you could just, first of all, congratulations on your movie of the week that premiered last weekend. I know that was special for you with your daughter being in that movie. It was a great movie to watch. And so congratulations on that one.
Oh, well, thank you so much. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it.
You were executive producer on that movie. You're also an executive producer on the Hannah Swensen series. So I'm curious, from your perspective, what has made this series so special that fans keep coming back to watch these mysteries?
Barbara, Victor, and I talk about it all the time. Sort of trying to figure it out and identify just based on the feedback we get from people. It's like the fun I think that we have. It's the interaction between all the relationships. We do a lot of kind of adjusting along the way and finding what works in scenes and making it special, and hopefully the fans, at least that's the reaction I seem to have from fans, is they love those little moments, especially Victor. I have to give it to Barbara because she just has these little gem moments that shine, and I get feedback
You
from
write
it.
it, Allie.
No,
You write it.
Barbara, that's just not true. Don't
No,
lie to
it's
the
true.
people. You invent these wonderful ideas and ad lib, and Victor and I talk about it all the time. We have so much fun doing that too. But Barbara, you just have these gem moments
Yeah.
that I think people
Well,
really react to.
we know our characters now. Can I just brag a little? Because I feel like Allie's my daughter already. I mean, we've been doing this, 11 years? Yeah, I watched you
11
grow
years.
up, basically. And she's a prodigy because she not only executive produces and stars in these, but she writes them too. And she gets a lot of her ideas not only from the wonderful Joanne Fluke books, but she is a true crime aficionado. So they scare me to do that, but she tells me these things. I can't even watch Dateline at night without, I have a nightmare. But Allie is just brilliant at that. And we know our characters so well by now. So she writes in our voices. And so she'll write something, and I don't know if you know, but Allie and I live together every time we shoot these things. And so we get whoever gets home from set first, cooks dinner, opens a glass of wine, and then we run lines together. And we go, well, what if this? And we just, it's the most fun job I've ever had working with you guys.
I've never been invited over for a glass of
I
wine.
started to say, welcome anytime, Victor. You're welcome
here?
anytime. We
Yeah.
have a lot of fun. We play
do.
you though.
I play you like this.
Yeah, she takes
I
it
would
very
love to
serious.
see you do Chad. That would be amazing.
I do. I'm a very good romantic hunk for Hallmark.
Oh, I believe it. I have no questions.
So did I count right that this is the 13th movie in the series? Does that sound right?
Well, it depends on how you count, but yes, Barbara and I have played Dolores and Hannah for 13 movies. This is the 8th Hannah Swensen mystery.
All right. Okay. So, Victor, let's give this one to you. So, Chad is famously by the book when it comes to his job. But in this movie coming up, we're going to get an opportunity to see Hannah and Chad and Dolores. There's some costumes that are going on. So, can you tell us a little bit about why the three of them are in these costumes?
I think you can tell from the trailer. So I'm not spoiling anything. I always got to make sure I don't put my foot in my mouth. We're at a masquerade ball. And so we all have these amazing costumes. And Kelsey and AJ did this incredible job. There are our wardrobe people and costume people. They did this wonderful job of coming up with the best costumes that fit our personalities and really showcased, and they were just exceptionally well done. So it's just
Victor's
a bunch of people running
prince,
around
in
in
case
costume.
you want to know his
he's the
personality.
charming prince with the cape and the sword and the tights. Wait till you see it, ladies. Very good.
Well,
He's our
there they are,
handsome prince.
black pants. I opted for the tights, but they said no, we're going to do the black pants.
That's Hallmark After Dark. Another series.
But yeah, so that's the story behind all the costumes.
So, Barbara, you mentioned earlier that you play Hannah's mother in the mystery series, and she's definitely involved in the sleuthing as well. So, can you talk a little bit about her sleuthing skills, how she's involved in that, and how her dynamic works with Hannah's when it comes to kind of solving these crimes?
Well, I love that Dolores has this new dream in life, this new bent, because I think a lot of us women, as we get older, our kids are gone, we're empty nesters, and what do? And so Hannah always scared me looking at her solving mysteries and finding dead bodies. Oh, Hannah, another dead body. And then all of a sudden it dawned on me that this could be kind of fun. And then Dolores does it her own way. Allie wrote in the first time we did it, with the hat and the glasses and the coat, and using
very like old timey, like film noir detective. Yeah. She has these little expressions too.
Shockingly very dramatic, which you wouldn't expect from Barbara.
I wouldn't have expected that.
Not in real life, but Dolores.
No, I know, that's why you're such a good actress.
No, but Dolores just lets you say and do all those things that none of us ladies would actually really do. Well, maybe some do. But, sometimes when I'm in a scene with Allie, we'll be doing something and I'll just look at her and not tell her in the close-up that and I just do, how your mom used to do spit on your hair? And she just goes with it. We've been doing it so long now that we both do things at the same time in a scene. We'll go, at the same time. So you'll start seeing that more and more because we're like,
I'm turning into my mother.
Yes. That's a very good phrase, Hannah. Yes.
Yes, thank you. Yes, that's real life. And by the way, I mean, you say that, but like people say all the time, like my mother's just like that, or my mother-in-law's like. Every time we do these movies, we're in these scenes, someone in the crew comes up to you and says, my mother does that, or whatever, and it's just
I know, hilarious. And I go, I'm so sorry.
Victor, that was your moment to ask why she doesn't spit on your hair as well.
I can't
She hasn't fully accepted me in the family yet. That's what I'm assuming. So, I've got some work to do.
Just bend down. I can do it.
You need to get her an apple box and then she can get
a stool, stepping stool.
Do you guys know how tall Victor is? How tall are you, Victor?
5'11" and a half.
Yeah. And I lie and say I'm 5'4".
Yeah. So switching gears, we've got our second installment of Nelly Knows Mysteries coming out 2 weeks. So exciting. I don't want to leave the number 13 for a minute because Pascale, you and Kavan have now been on When Calls the Heart for 13 series, 13 seasons, 14 coming up. That's also something amazing to celebrate. Yes. So thanks for
I want to interrupt, Stephanie, and just say hi to Kavan because I believe it was 11 years ago that you and I did a movie together. That was super dreamy.
Still one of my favorites.
It's one of my favorites too, and I think about it all the time and how much fun we had out there in Gibson. So just saying hi.
You just stole all my thunder because I was sitting there steaming about not getting a chance to talk, and I was going to tear into you guys, and now you say something nice.
Now you have to be nice.
Take it.
By the way, I got to say, they send a screener for the Nelly Knows Mysteries.
You did not watch it.
Kavan didn't watch it. I gotta say, you two it's so fun to watch you two. So much comedy. You have such great chemistry together. I just gotta say, it was really fun to watch.
Yeah, and and love the dog, and also Laura Soltis. Allie did. I don't know if you got a chance to watch the screener yet for that.
Isn't she Laura
Soltis is the guest star on it? Remember that she was my nemesis. Yes,
of course I remember. Yeah, she was in 2 of our movies. Yeah,
but you guys are incredible. You're so funny. So congrats.
Thanks.
By the way, there's somebody in your movie that is also in our movie.
Oh yes, Galen.
Huh?
Oh yeah,
Galen.
Both. Well, they love mysteries, I guess.
I
cornered the market on mysteries.
Stealing their time and let them talk.
Oh yeah, true.
No, go ahead. Just
no.
You guys can do a better job promoting
you guys than us. Been with us. Sorry.
Pascal and Kevin, you guys know anybody that shows up for your movies knows there's going to be chemistry because you guys have such a long, amazing history of working together. I'm curious, Pascal, the difference creatively between doing something like When Calls the Heart and doing a mystery series like this, and what's exciting for you to kind of make that shift working with Kevin?
You know, I don't find it that exciting, actually.
I was waiting for it. She beat you to the
It
punchline.
was loaded.
I like
It was
her.
loaded. You throwing her softballs there. Come on.
Sorry.
No, you know, it was just, you know, what's the best part of this is when this originally came across our desk is Kevin immediately recognized, I mean, the character of Nelly is just such a kooky, funny character. And honestly, there wasn't much for his character in the original script initially. And he phoned me up and he goes, there's not much for me, but you're going to kill this. And I think I can create something for myself, but I want to be there to watch you go. And it's just so generous, right? Like he was just like, this is a slam dunk, this character for you. And I want to be there and support you in this. And then of course, in typical Kavan style, he created this wonderful, charming, clever, witty character to counter Nelly. And so it was a perfect fit, but he was really there to support me initially, which, you know, speaks volumes for his character.
I remember the
His
phone
character
call a little bit
of-
differently. I remember the phone call quite. I think I was like, "Yeah, your character's okay. Mine sucks."
I mean, that's probably more accurate. That's
Yeah.
probably more accurate. But you did say mine sucks, but I'm going to do it anyway.
I said I'll make something of it. Yes.
Everybody, all actors count the number of lines they have, I think, kind of.
Evan, we've got a great little intro at the beginning where Nelly and Michael show up at a dinner together. So give us a little tease on what's ahead. Like, how do these two end up at a dinner together?
He doesn't remember. I can tell. We filmed it a year ago, and he's like,
Pascal can help you out.
How
I
did
love this so
Dinner.
much. I can hardly.
Dinner.
That's exactly how I
There was
remember
a
Kevin.
conversation.
That's not true. I actually do remember. I do remember we show up to dinner because the whole movie is this dinner, so I do recall. But I remember that they gave you a BMW to drive, which was a mistake.
You know what? Someone was just asking me about that yesterday in another interview, and I was like, Kevin gave me such a hard time about this stupid car, and I killed it. And I was like, hit my mark with that car every time, despite your chirping me
A lot
in
of
between
people
every
don't know
single
this.
take.
A lot of people don't know this, but BMW doesn't actually make a setting to get the seat far enough towards the steering wheel to accommodate Pascal. She likes to sit on the hood of the car.
So this is a funny story. This is on another project, and Kevin had a rental car, and I asked if I could borrow it to go pick up, I don't even know what, food or something. And so I borrowed it, and I do like to drive very upright, like right on the wheel. It just is where I feel comfortable. And 10 and 2, it's just my way. So I drove, and then I brought the car back to the hotel, and I left it there, and Kevin goes,
Kicked his knees,
Just
trying to get
sit
into the car
to
again.
the car, and he goes to sit in, and then he's like, "Oh my God, what did you do?" So it's been joke ever since then.
I don't know if that answered your question about the dinner.
We've
But
got
it was-
it felt very Clue-like. So anybody that wants to show up for a Clue-like vibe, is that a
Yes.
good
Yeah,
way
it's
to
very
that-
Clue.
it has-
It's
it
very
distinctly
like
has that vibe.
Knives Out kind of
Yeah.
vibe where all the supporting characters are very, very prominent. We had a killer supporting cast, which was amazing. We filmed at a time.
Intended.
Good, Allie.
But yeah, it was an amazing supporting cast. All are very, very present, very prominent because it kind of is contained. It's contained in that mansion, this manor where basically the entire movie takes place. And so you needed to have really strong supporting actors because they weren't going to be in for just one line. They were going to be in, I don't know, 30 scenes in the movie.
we know that we've got a supporting character that Michael is going to have to kind of deal with a little bit, we'll say, in this particular story too, which will be fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kevin, who is she referring to?
Oh God, it could be any of a number of characters, Pascale. Thanks for
It's
putting me
one.
on the spot,
It's
kiddo.
one.
I can always rely on you.
Well, I would say if we've got anything out of this podcast, it's that the dynamic among the three of you and the two of you are going to be great,
We have
fun to
no
watch.
fun. We have zero
Right?
fun.
Yeah.
I mean, these are great mysteries, but I always love in watching both of these great mysteries, but a lot of comedy and a bit of romance in both of them. So a good, and not just even for like Chad and Hannah, but even Dolores has got a little bit of romance going on in hers as well.
She does. She's a new woman. Yes.
All right.
Yes. And can we just say thank you to all the fans, all you sleuthers out there, because we are so grateful that we get to do this and get to play. It's our favorite thing to do, and we can only do it because you watch and because podcasters like you make it happen too. So thank you from all of us and everybody at Hallmark.
Such great stories. Okay, so I want to remind everybody, Sugar and Vice, a Hannah Swensen mystery premieres Saturday, March 7th, 8/7 Central.
This Saturday.
This Saturday night on Hallmark Channel, next down Hallmark Plus. And then we've got Nelly Knows Mysteries, All Manners of Murder, which is going to premiere on March 14th on Hallmark Channel, next day on Hallmark Plus. Thank you guys so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.